Stocks have sunk a day after President Donald Trump announced sweeping new tariffs that are forecast to raise prices and weigh on growth in the United States and abroad. Stock market in the Asia-Pacific region fell for a second day, hot on the heels of the United States S&P 500, which had its worst day since COVID crashed the economy in 2020. Nike, Apple and Target were among the big consumer names worth hit, and all of them sinking by more than 9%. At the White House, Trump told reporters that the United States economy would boom thanks to the minimum 10% tariff he plans to slap on the global import in the hope of boosting federal revenue and bringing American manufacturing home. The Republican president plans to hit product from dozens of other countries with far higher levels, including the trade partners such as China and the European Union. Also, China, which is facing an aggregate 54%, and the European Union, which faces duties of 20%, both vowed retaliation on Thursday. French President Emmanuel Macron called for European firms to suspend planned investment in the United States. Tariffs are the taxes on goods imported from other countries, and Trump plans that he announced on the Wednesday would hike such duties of some of the highest level in more than 100 years. The World Trade Organization said it was deeply concerned, estimating the trade volume could shrink as a result by 1% this year. Traders expressed concern that the tariff could stoke inflation and stall growth. In early trading on Friday, Japan's benchmark Nikkei 2025, also 225 index, that fell by 1.8%. The Kospi in the South Korea was around 1% lower, and Australia ASX 200 dipped by 1.4%. On Thursday, the S&P 500, which tanks 500 of the biggest American firms, plunged 4.8%, shedding roughly $2 trillion in value. The Dow Jones closed about 4% lower, while the Nasdaq tumbled roughly 6%. The United States share sell-off has been going on since mid-February amid the trade war fears. Earlier, the UK's FTSE 100 share index dropped 1.5%, and other European market also fell, echoing decline from the Japan to Hong Kong. Also on Thursday at the White House, Trump doubled down on high-stakes gambit aimed at reversing decades of US-led liberalization that shaped the global trade order. "I think it's going very well," he said. "I think the operation is like when a patient gets operated on and it's like a big thing. Also, I said that it would exactly be the way it is." We'll have to see how the issues unfold in a couple of more days.